Binge drinking on college campuses is a big problem. Approximately 2 out of every 5 college students of all ages reported binge drinking at least once in the 2 weeks prior to being surveyed. Roughly 150,000 college students each year will develop an alcohol-related health problem. Students report their reasoning behind binge drinking as many different things, including stress, anxiety, loneliness, adjusting to a new living situation, and for social reasons. However, many students may not realize how bad this problem can get for some of their peers, and many are unaware of resources that can help.
How do you think the party culture at WVU affects students?
I feel like it affects some students because it makes their grades slip and they won't go to class sometimes, but I think it depends on the person.
How often do you drink?
Probably every couple of weeks.
And how do you think it affects you?
I feel like it doesn't really affect me personally.
Do you feel pressure to drink in social situations or when others around you are drinking?
No, because I feel like I would already be drinking anyway.
Have you or anyone you know blacked out recently?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you think that has affected you?
I feel like it hasn't really affected me.
Mm-hmm. What do you think students can do to avoid unsafe drinking?
Just know your limits and drink with people you're comfortable with.
And are you aware of any resources on campus?
Yeah, I know there are some, but I'm not sure what they are exactly.
No. How do you think that the party culture at WVU affects students?
I think it makes students feel like they have to go out and have a good time because everybody else is doing it.
So, how often do you drink?
Once or twice a weekend, maybe.
How do you think it affects you?
I don't think it really affects me. I go out and have a good time when I get all my work done, so I don't let it affect me.
Do you often feel pressure to drink in social situations or when others around you are drinking?
No. I'm my own person, so I'm not going to let everybody else dictate what I drink or if I drink.
Have you or anyone you know blacked out recently?
No. I went home, so.
How do you think it has affected you, when you have blacked out, physically, mentally, school-wise, or extracurriculars?
Oh, it's definitely bad. I think it's definitely had a negative impact on me going to class the next day or just waking up being really hungover and not wanting to get my stuff done.
Are you aware of any resources on campus to help deal with alcoholism in college students?
Truthfully, no.
There are many resources on college campuses across the country, but 2 main resources that exist on WVU's campus are Well WVU and the Collegiate Recovery Program and Serenity House.
So what we have here is Bartender School, and it's to teach students how to have the perfect serving sizes, proper serving sizes to their body. What we're trying to do is just teach them how to drink safely if they choose to drink. We're not encouraging it by any means, but we want them to be safe if they do choose that on their own time. So we talk about serving sizes, the correct amount of alcohol in each thing, and then we go and we talk about liquor, we talk about beer, and then we do wine. So we fill it with water, and what we do is we have them try to see if they can get the right size, and then we show them different tricks of the trade so that way they're able to pour the correct serving size when they don't have a serving cup with them. So I think what it is it just keeps, alcohol EDU is something a little bit separate. So Bartender School is great about it, is it kind of keeps the alcohol education going. So as opposed to just learning it and then taking it, something a few months later and then forgetting about it, this kind of continues on that education. So this is through Well WVU. We offer a lot of services, and alcohol just happens to be one of the good ones we have too. So
I feel like this also helps students learn more because it's more interactive and it's also coming from 2 students instead of the university telling them that they have to do alcohol EDU.
And the whole community gets affected that way because it could save another life. It's going to stop someone from drinking and driving. There's just all these things that from here I think students can take away.
We also tell them what things they can do before they go out, eat and stuff, and plan how you're going to get home.
So if students do feel that they may be drinking too much or they feel like they're in a bad situation with alcohol and or other drugs, we have counselors on campus and we have a Serenity Sobering Center, which is super amazing, and it helps a lot of students. So with this, we try to tie that in as well. We have great counselors at the Caruth Center, and that's the Health and Education Wellness Building. So I highly recommend that if people do choose to see someone for maybe excessive drinking and or other drugs.
I'm here today with Kathy Ura, the director of the Collegiate Recovery Program here at WVU, and Joey Ferguson, a student here at the university. Kathy, I'm going to start with you. A lot of people might not be aware that West Virginia University has a Collegiate Recovery Program. What is it?
What we offer is a safe haven for students to come, enjoy each other's company, do activities, have a normal college experience, but not have the temptation of any alcohol or drugs.
You mentioned a place, and we're at Serenity Place, which is the home, the physical location for the Collegiate Recovery Program. Why is it so important that there is a physical place for students to come?
Students come here, they can find that they can get away from their apartment or their roommate or whomever that might not have the same issues, and they can come here and enjoy activities on a daily basis, and we try to help them find different activities that will help support their recovery and just healthy living.
Joey, tell me a little bit about what your experience has been with the program and how it's helped you.
Well, I came to WVU and my addiction was already progressing, and eventually I had to get to the point where I had to drop out to take care, to get the treatment that I needed. So I went to rehab. 9 months into my recovery, I made the decision to come back to WVU and finish my degree, and I did that. And that was at a time when WVU did not have a collegiate recovery program. Now that we do have one, I want to be here so that I can help students that are going through that time that I remember, and I want to be here to answer their questions and help them get started on their recovery.
So what would you say to one of your fellow students who's thinking, hey, maybe this is the place for me?
I would just say stop by, come meet Kathy, come give us a few minutes of your time, tell us what you're going through. I think that anybody that's struggling with addiction can also have an amazing life if they, get involved in recovery.
Joey, Kathy, thank you very much. And if you do want to stop by and learn a little bit more, Serenity Place is located at 628 Price Street. That's right beside Arnold Hall, very easy to find. You can also find more information at our website. Just go to wvutoday.wvu.edu.
In conclusion, if you or someone you know needs help with alcohol, there are resources available to them. And if you are going to drink, do it safely.